Have you ever had a moment that you think is a near-death experience, or a moment that you're like,
no,
oh, I saw
on camera?
I saw not on camera.
I'm
just
very lucky in general. I feel like I have a very good read on like my ability in situations.
Yeah.
So I feel like the closest I think I ever come to dying is I was on like this pontoon one time and it flipped when I was like 12 and I was stuck underneath it.
Oh shit!
I couldn't get out and I had to like swim out, but it was really tough because it was like a movie. This like chain had gotten wrapped around my arm, so I had to get it off.
Oh my god! Yeah. Fucking Houdini right here.
Yeah, because the pontoon was chained in 4 different points to weigh it down.
Yeah,
and then it flipped, and then obviously the chains had gotten flipped too, so it kind of dragged and I remember it was really hard to get out. And then I had like, it's weird because if you ever had like a near-death experience and no one else realized it, it's a really weird thing where you're like, holy fuck, and everyone around you like, what's up? And you're like,
so yeah, and you can't share it and like convey that same emotion.
I was like, I was just trapped here for like a solid minute trying to get out of these chains, like a shitty Houdini stunt where no one saw it. It was in murky waters.
Yeah, it's weird to think because you talk to people, and I'm sure I've had this before, but most people have probably had a near-death experience that, you know, you have that same kind of moment where you think, wow, that could have gone really fucking wrong. And then the moment just passes and you're like, all right, but I'm alive.
Yeah.
And it's because you don't get any like, unless you have like a life-changing injury or like a really bad injury to anchor that moment to you, I don't think you properly remember that
I think most people don't realize it's a near-death experience until after the matter of the fact where they've got over it. And then they think back to it and they're like, oh no, actually, I could have died there. That might have been a near-death experience. But then again, it's like, I don't know, whenever you talk about that kind of stuff on the internet, there's always someone who tries to like fucking one-up you with like, you call that a near-death experience? Let me tell you my story.
It's the same thing with like temperature. If you ever mentioned something was hot, someone from a hotter country will tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, I had a fucking stupid near-death experience recently, actually, which definitely might have been a near-death experience. But so, as you know, I've been getting into like fidget toys recently.
What?
Kind of.
How does this transition to your near-death?
Wait, what? Okay. So there is this fidget toy that I have, right? Which I don't know if it's really a fidget toy, but it's one of these things where, you know, it's a bunch of like small metal spheres that are magnetic.
Oh yeah.
And then you can form into like different shapes.
Yeah.
I got you, right?
I can't remember if you got me that or if someone else got me that.
No, someone else got you that.
Yeah, I think someone else got me that. But basically, it's a bunch of small metal spheres that you can make into any shape, and it's fun to fidget with and just squeeze and shit like that.
I was using it at your house. It's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I was zoned out. I was zoned out scripting. And sometimes this has just been a bad habit. If I have a pen in my hand for whatever reason, sometimes I just chew on it. You know, people do that all the time. Unbeknownst to me, I had my little fidget toy in my hand this time, and subconsciously, I just started. Started chewing. Took a bite. Obviously, it's a bunch of small magnetic balls that are only. And I didn't know, and then I just started fucking choking. I had a bunch of small metal balls, and you know how they say this thing is just like, do not put this into a grasp of a 5-year-old because this is a choking hazard. No, do not put this into a grasp of a 33-year-old man because it is also a choking hazard. That happened. Luckily, nothing happened. It was just like a small little choke. Yeah. But that was like, that could have been bad.
That could have been bad. Yeah.
I told Sydney
if you were taking a big bite out of it, like
I told Sydney to bin it immediately because I cannot be trusted. Like
these beads tried to kill me.
The more I grow up, the more I realize, you know, sometimes I'm a mature adult. Sometimes I'm just a fucking 5-year-old kid, and some things just haven't changed.
Well, next time we go out to buy fidget toys for you, we gotta curate it to make sure. Can this thing kill Garn?
Treat me like a toddler in the best of ways sometimes.
Change.
Holy shit!
All right, do you guys want to pick one?